Welcome back everyone to Smartt Chef Life. Today's menu will be okra and chicken. Alright? Or some people call it lady fingers. We call it okra. Caribbean boys, we call it okra, right? So today, basic simple ingredients. I only love to give you simple and basic ingredients. We have onions, we have garlic, we have scallions or green onion. We have ginger and a little bit of hot pepper in the corner right there. And we have celery over there. Alright? And that's just keeping it simple. That's all the ingredients you're going to need. Alright? To make an effective and very delicious okra and chicken. Alright? So stay with me and I'll put you through the journey quick, fast, and we'll be done. Here's the onions, the garlic, the scallions, ginger, a little hot pepper, sauteing up properly in the pan. And what I do, I let that saute first, then I go ahead and put in my chicken. That's how I do it. I think that's the right way to do it. Cook the meat first. Once you have the meat first, what I do, I pour it over into a little container just to hold it there, and then I start with the okra, because the okra gives off a lot of slime. And if you pour the okra into the chicken, the water from the chicken tends to give it more slime, and I'm trying to reduce how much slime really comes out of that okra. Alright? So that's just my steps. If you have a better way, you can surely share, comment to me and let me know. That's the chicken. I just added the chicken in there. What I like to tell everyone, whenever you're cooking, for you, for anyone that you're cooking for, just remember, season the meat in advance. Don't just cut up the chicken and throw it in there and say, oh, I'm cooking with seasoning. The seasoning going to come over on the chicken. No, what you want to do, you want to marinate your meat. That's how you separate the boys from the men, you know? The real cooks, the real good cooks. You want to be able to season your meat. Let that meat marinate before you put it into anything else, because you want that true flavor to come out in your food. So my suggestion, and I'll always say this first, marinate your meat a day or two before. Just a little simple seasoning to get that meat ready for the actual food it's going to be incorporated into. So for me personally, I love doing it, and I'm telling you, I love to cook. I love to cook for people. And just marinate your meat, man. It doesn't hurt, you know? It just adds more value to your food. Alright, you see this? This is how you want it. You see that nice, even cooking distribution there? That's why I love to cook with the wok, you know? It's very good. This is like my favorite thing to cook with. A good solid wok, you know? And also, again, with the seasoning of the meat, I can tell when a person cooks meat just freshly like that and just pour it into the pan and say, okay, that's been cooked. That's how I'm gonna cook it. Or someone that marinated the meat before and then cook it with fresh seasoning onto it into the pot. I can tell the difference automatically. I already know what type of cook you are, especially if I'm eating from you. So when people think that I'm not aware of what your steps are, I'm fully aware. I just know not to eat from you the next time. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, depends on what a person is cooking and how the recipe is called for it. You think about those things when you're cooking for people. Season your meat, marinate. A little prep time never hurt anyone. Alright, people? And just remember, you have to love cooking. Alright, now that the chicken is already cooked over there, boom, I'm going to start adding the okra now. Just add all that okra in there, and you're going to fry that up till it's golden brown. I like to be a little caramelized on my okra. Depends on who you're cooking for and how you like your okra. But for me, I like it with a little bit of brown on it. It has to be cooked. For me, it has to be dried cooked, like dried down. That's why I didn't put it with the chicken while the chicken was cooking. I want to cook it separately so I can get it to where I want it, where I like it. And for the people that don't like the slime in the okra or the pot getting too slimy, another tip you can use is a little bit of lemon juice. Lemon juice will cut the slime, and eventually when the slime is cooking right here, when it's cooking and you get that little slime, I'll show you. I'll pour about a tablespoon of lemon juice in there and it'll be fine, alright? So just stick with me and we're going to keep going. See that? You just let your okra fry down properly, and just remember to stir it, because you don't want to stir it like you're whipping butter, but just fold it over, right? And just give it a one fold over like that, boom, and that keeps away from too much slime. You see? Look at the okra there. It's not too much slime there. What you want. You don't want to keep whipping it up like it's butter. You're not doing that. Because when you fold it over, you save yourself a whole lot of headaches from a lot of slime in the pot, alright? Just cover it back, let it cook. Simplified, alright? What I have here now is a tablespoon of lemon juice. You just pour that around evenly. And that's going to kill the slime from your food like this. If you don't like it too slimy, that's perfect, you know? Boom. See how that's getting nice and golden brown? That's how I want my okra to look. A little golden brown and toasty, you know? When both sides, most of it is like that, I'll just add back in the chicken and I'll be finished, you know? It's a simple meal. It doesn't take a lot of work. You just have to prep properly and the okra will be ready to eat, alright? So let's keep cooking. Alright, so basically my okra is like 3/4 of the way finished cooking. So what I'm going to do, incorporate back that chicken, right? Like I said, you're not stirring like you're stirring. Just fold it over a couple of times. Alright? Let that cook a little bit longer and you're going to be finished. Alright, give it a little bit more longer. Basically, finished. Turn it over to low. Let that cook a little bit longer. And boom, you're going to be finishing it. Alright folks, that is your end result right there. Some good old-fashioned okra and chicken. No stress at all, alright? So make a simple meal for you and your family and enjoy. And remember, the first and only rule we have here at Smartt Chef Life. We always cook with love. If you're not cooking with love, you're not cooking with nothing, alright? Stay blessed, people. It's my okra with chicken and a little bit of rice, alright? That's how I serve it, or you can have it with a little bit of naan or a piece of roti. I usually eat it with basmati rice. It all depends on what kind of rice you like. Whatever floats your boat, you know? But definitely I have it with a little basmati rice, or I'll cook a little naan and eat it with that. So there you go. Okra with chicken and a little bit of rice. Alright? Enjoy. Tell me what you think when you try it. I always appreciate your feedback. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And always remember, we cook with love. If you don't cook with love, you're not cooking with anything. Have a blessed day.